I think that's set up how I want. Pretty much ready to go, and this is a scatterbrained kind of a stream, but I just started reading. Okay, it's a good book, so I was reading it pretty fast, so I guess I'm started and 75% through reading Rise of Kyoshi, and it really knows what to do with airbenders. I just like having more of them in the world and having more of the potential in the world, so I don't know if say all my thoughts at once, because it's a scatterbrain kind of thing. Bye, and hello to you, universe is like and hello to the guy. What's good in life? I'm back from trip. I drank lake water on purpose. What a good time. Your first announcement pack is almost you're the new homo sapiens. Yeah, that's adding an extra S to know that it's like gay style. Excellent. I have I guess some avatar like stuff on the mind due to reading book, and I don't know, I'm thinking about how these characters should be designed, but I don't know if these characters have like a canon design. I mean, I know main character Kyoshi has canon design, but all of the interesting people around her should be shorter, probably, if that's what I'm drawing. This guy says, brought a new PC to play games, now I'm a gamer. Hey, I saw a little bit of that going on in the Discord, right? What are you playing on that first house? Is it faster? Is it working better than what you already got? And YouTube is starting saying, no, the amoeba will eat your brain. My mom said that too, about the amoeba eating my brain. Okay, I think it should go like this. Even though that's not really humanly it. And what do I want? Maybe feet. Maybe we want feet to add to this person. Oh my god, how perfect. Oh, what a group photo that we're having out here. Hey, excellent. And the guy saying Fields of Mystery, and I didn't have a PC before, I had a Mac, and now I have both for no reason other than games. For a second I read that as for a reason other than games, and I was like, whoa, oh, there's lore going on, there's reason behind the games. So no, the reason was the games. It's self-contained and found out. Hey, okay, then how's that going so far? Is it like so new that you haven't even set it up yet? Just kind of going on like that. Okay, wait, I'm just here, I'm just back, and I don't know if I have many things on my mind. Okay, cool book that I'm reading on my mind. Things consumed also on my mind. Lake water, mac and cheese, great. The lake water was obviously so pure and drinkable, but like I was standing by the shore and chewed a lot of sand about it. Really in touch with my earth chakra about that. No, come on, my feet. Okay. So, drawing a little bit of shoes and wondering how much I want to design out here. Okay, now I've made everyone shorter because I was looking at the designs, and I don't know if they're all fan designs for Kyoshi when she's like out of the costume. I don't know if they're all fan designs, but I was thinking like in terms of animation and animation principles, they get a little bit I don't know if she stands out. Like if they would they choose the design that's going on for a graphic novel? Would they choose that for an animated show? Does it stand out enough? Is it memorable enough? Is it following principles of animation? I don't quite know. Does it say main character? And so one stupid way to say main character is to make you massively taller than everyone else, and I think you should be more gray than everyone else until you put on the makeup. Oh, hi to Tito Boom. Hey, hi. Hello, I'm back from a trip. What's new in your life? How you doing? I've got books on the brain. Okay, are you playing Fields of Mystery? And Kai say, finish setting it up. Glad to hear you ate sand and drank lake water. I guess that was the only thing that I said that I've done. Yeah. How is one supposed to react to it? Yeah, let's be happy about it. Why not? There's guys saying also Sonic 3 trailer is out tomorrow. So excited. Right. Okay. Wait. Are they showing off Shadow the Hedgehog? My girlfriend is into Sonic to some degree, but I don't know if it's just the fan dub Snap Cube Eggman pissed on the moon kind of thing. But that's like really memorable, so that's a good thing to be into, probably. It was like saying Cheru, the wrong person to tell to touch grass. They would eat the grass, would eat the soil beneath. I mean, I don't know about the soil, but where we went had black sand, and that was pretty neat to hold in my hand. I say as if I don't have assorted red and blue sand in a bag next to me at all times. I should really do something with that. I don't know what I'm really doing with it. There's... Aw, dang. I accidentally made my shelf bleed a little bit on the thingies. Actually, what should I do about that? Okay, saying that you went to the Chapeltown Carnival today. Hey, exciting. My mom really wants to go to a carnival. Do they have carnival food? Is the Chapeltown Carnival like different from other carnivals? I really thought this was gonna go fine. Like sometimes there's an extra. It's regular that there's an extra thing, right? Like in between your nail and the rest of your fingy. I just casually got rid of that just now. What am I? Gushing. YouTube is literally saying Sonic 3 trailer tomorrow. Didn't Sonic 3 come out in the 90s? Good question, alright? Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Keanu was playing Shadow. Wait, you could say anything to me about it and I would have to take your word for it. I guess for a while because although I don't really know much about Sonic the Hedgehog, just like I don't know much about fairs and carnivals. Oh, that's another thing I got to do. I got to go on a carousel. There was like a carved wooden horse, but it was like painted, and then everyone tried to keep taking their babies onto the carousel, but the baby's favorite pastime is to be screaming, and so it was kind of a horse tornado filled with child screaming. It was pretty good though. There's Taco Sonic 3 Knuckles. I'm gonna get my... It's special food, so I'm gonna... It's okay to have had on the ground, and you'll see why in a second. My snack has dropped. Okay. And there's Leviathan appearance. Hey, hello! Re-existing. And YouTubers are starting saying, how did the date go? Update us! I think I need to ask about having a different timing for date night because I keep being like really tired. Wait, we've been talking talking a lot though. Gosh, there really was a long list of things to watch, wasn't there? I should start delving into that. There's a lot of good options. I have gold coins. That's what I was getting off of the ground. I found it in my luggage before I went traveling. Found this gold coin in my luggage from a year ago. Yeah, okay, it's fixing itself. This thing is fixing itself. Oh, how's it going, Leviathan? You're saying college has been here for 2 weeks and I already feel like I've aged 6 years. Oh, college today for me starts up once again. It's been a while. A class is starting today. I haven't really even parsed that. I've just hopped onto this little stream like regular. I don't know, maybe I'll have to make these things shorter because I took on more classes than I usually do, but still a perfectly manageable amount. So, okay, how's it going? Aged 6 years, so not so hot there. Word 789 saying, please tell me you took my recommendation to watch Shrek 2. Forgot to write it down. No, okay, this is the worst follow-up. That I could possibly make. Shrek 2. No, it's good stuff. I should have suggested that instead of Studio Ghibli movie. Shrek 2. I should have done that, and then Leviathan is saying, not in the good way. Oh, Yeah, God, okay, what is the good way to age 6 years in 2 weeks? Probably by gaining a lot of knowledge, huh? A lot of knowledge when you go to college. It's been a while since I walked onto the campus because I keep picking online classes. But I found it intimidating how at least around the ones near me at college and stuff, everyone is really well dressed and frankly kind of hot, and it's intimidating. It's intimidating. Every single person. You've got to be kidding me. Well, you're saying, my goodness, shall we be rich? This coin is so expensive now. Don't sell it for a gold price. Sell it as a relic from the past. My advice, don't eat it. But I left it. I left it in my luggage for like a year because I keep forgetting when something is in my luggage, and now it's my snack, a regular chocolate. Wow, it hasn't even dissolved that much, as we can see. sort of an unboxing, I suppose. We set that back down though. I amplify this saying the days are long, the weeks are even longer. Good thing that time still works properly, but that sure as hell doesn't make it easier. Ouch, ouch. Okay, in the pursuit of being a productive human being that gets things done on time. Okay, it's hard to balance a lot of things, right? Are you like finding a good enough time to take breaks while getting things done? This could perhaps be an impossible question, but one worth asking nevertheless. Alright, and let's write down, or rather sketch out, resident mother in this novel, but she's known for being awesome. Alright, wow, what eye color are on all of these characters? Sort of a gray, sort of a gray, sort of a green. Interesting. Okay, more like this. Why not? For some reason I kept picturing this character in armor. I keep writing down what I think of the Avatar Kyoshi book as I'm reading it, and there's this one character that is a cold-blooded murderer, but he is also not a misogynist. Like, he is best friends for life with this old widowed lady, a middle-aged with this regular-aged widowed lady, and I don't know, just has the most sympathies for her. And I really think that it's a fun sort of mix to have. Okay, what am I missing over here? Leviathan saying, I play Sudoku on the laptop whenever I have free time. Hey, relaxing. Tetris if I'm extra bold. Tetris, I've played Sudoku a little bit. Because Tetris has moving parts, is that like more engaging? I don't know, I seem to remember like being like not aware of my surroundings in the Tetris a little bit. Alright, here is a little bit of these, and I think this is okay, this is weird to look at. I think that when I look up things about this, I am seeing a bunch of fan designs, probably. Interesting. And YouTube saying, Shoro, how'd you turn the gold coin into a food chocolate? Oh, you like that one Dragon Ball character, Shoro? Now I understand you can eat anything. Turned it into chocolate first. It's a skill, it's a power, it's a prowess. There's Leviathan saying, who wants to see Shoro play online Tetris? Huh. I played it on a little touch screen at first. I wonder if, I don't know, changing up my way of playing it would you do anything? Oh, hey, Decipher. Hey, what's going on? What's new? What's new in the world? What's new in life? I've just been to a lake, and the water was perfectly drinkable. Everyone doubted me, and I ate a mouthful of sand, but I didn't even get any brain amoebas from it. Feeling good about it. There's just saying Joe's bad gamer. Surely sucks at the Ditcherinos. I finished Tetris once, they might not have that anymore. Every time I say things, I sound old. Every time I say things, I get older. But I did finish Tetris once on whatever, I don't know, application I had that on. So I guess that's sort of the range in games that I have found it possible to be okay at. And then I was like, oh, so we're making that game? It's currently holiday, so nowhere to go. Hey. Oh, but you're also saying, so we're making that game, which seems like someone in pursuit of more tasks. No, you've got to stare into space. If there's no work, you've got to find the most relaxing thing, and then you just sort of float into, just dissolving into gel and ooze and stuff. Well, that doesn't sound very good, but I tried to think of the most relaxing thing possible, and then, I don't know, the mental imagery was like melting ice cream. Hey, enjoy though, enjoy being on holiday. And the Python was saying, if someone else directs it, sure, I do not have the time of the schedule nor the experience to develop a game. I wonder what is possible on the most casual sort of time frame. I feel like I gotta be the expert in casualness. And I was saying, you didn't Tetris speed by that one child. Are you saying you did it before? I mean, oh right, I forgot about the continuing context about it. Oh, okay. No, the child is still incredible and awesome. The child is still rocks that tetramino. No, it's okay. Now it's not even that much of a thing. Probably everyone has done it. I only think of it as significant because my dad never got to level 15, and then I managed to get to level 15. And then when you're a little tiny child and your dad's looking at you like, "Hey, what the hell? They put an end in that one. They put a level 15 in that one." Then it's like memorable. It's like a memorable sort of thing. Alright, so here is trying to look at all of these. Wow, okay, what kind of outfit is going on here? A little bit like this? I guess we could just block it out. Just block it out and focus on things for the moment. All of that hesitation to draw a little bit of a rectangle. It's a scatterbrained sort of a thing. And then talk about how you can art though. Hey, yeah, could be soothing. It could be interesting. Decipher saying I can do product manager stuff, but not director. Oh, interesting. As Leviathan says, well, I guess it can be done one day, or maybe we can try something small. I feel like theoretically anything is possible over enough time. And like if one's doing it for hobby reasons, then there's no reason that the amount of time put into it shouldn't be like 1 hour in the whole week. I don't know, that could be a lot of time or a little time depending on someone's schedule. But yeah, just like small amounts. I don't know, what would one want to write about it? If I were writing something about about tiny game based on characters we put together in the Gartic phone, and then they're pretty creative because they're using several ideas mashed up into one idea, and then it looks like something that has never been looked like before, then I don't know, I wouldn't want to write a story that doesn't appeal to the folks involved in it, you know? Well, one's got to make it for one's own self, one's own group first and foremost. And then there's Decipher saying, yep, all this small stuff, getting back into game dev bit by bit for fun, hey, nice. And and then there's YouTubers talking about the secret games. Oh. a Discord secret perhaps, yeah. And there's okay, be down for it. And Decipher saying, how about you? What genre do you think would be the most fun while still small and doable? And then small and doable volunteer is a dating sim which has the option to date or fight to the death. Now that's variety. For some reason, okay, when you incorporate death in there, that makes me think of dating sim where several of the options or dialogue trees do not logically make sense with what you would do in real life where you would want to date a person. I feel like I feel like we should. I feel like there should totally be a story that incorporates more strange social stuff. If you have an enemy, for example, here's a deep cut, but you should cough directly into their mouth instead of covering your own mouth. So would this imply a sort of game where you gain an enemy but also gain a love? I can think of a lot of different possibilities, but then if that's like trees for a visual novel kind of thing, I don't know how complicated that gets. That's a little intimidating, but it does seem like it's doable. And Night in the Woods enjoy. Yeah, indeed. That's a similar vibe, I suppose. Okay, I was picturing something really specific. Is there actually a canon release design of Avatar Kyoshi, like for a graphic novel or something? I'm scrolling past the fun fan art for her and her girlfriend. Yeah, there's gonna be a height difference whenever somebody is a 7-foot tall Amazon of a avatar that lives to be 200 years old. And Sanjaro, you're only allowed to play fight to the death route. You have a girlfriend. Oh, cloaked. Actually, she writes. She does write. I wonder if anything would be like if I could rope one more person into that project. There's Leviathan saying there could be different endings depending on whether you date everyone, kill everyone, or something in between. Magpie saying, Charo, oh my god, I miss the stream so much. How is everyone? Magpie, I finally started reading the book that you recommend. I finally got like 75% of the way into Rise of Kyoshi, and it's absolutely fascinating me what they're doing with airbenders. I mean, okay, like there's the principal two of them. I'm 75% of the way into this. Principal two of the airbenders, and I don't know, just the different routes that one can explore when a whole society of them still exists, and they're not like on the verge of extinction or nothing like that. It's fun, the story possibilities. What, like, dropping out of the nomad lifestyle and covering your tattoos with something else. That's really fun. That's Magpie greetings. Yeah, I'm reading it. Okay, year-old snack. Is it still good? Well, I guess it would have to be good in the first place in order to be good. It's okay. That's an old milk chocolate. Alright. Cool. Aside for saying I forgot the novels exist. And then I looked it up, and the what purpose does the automatic top search result of Google that's entirely AI generated, what purpose does that serve except to lie to me and to also get my hopes up, because I looked up how many novels are there about Avatar Kyoshi. I thought maybe there was just the one, but there's two of them, and however, little search result, the little AI thing at the top of the thing is like there's seven of them, and I'm reading this novel, I don't know, getting pretty into it. I just sort of found myself glued to it for 2 or 3 hours straight the other day, and I was down for 7 of them. I was down for 7 solid Kyoshi. They're going on to other avatars, and that's also good. That's probably high quality. I do trust this writer now from all of these cool innovations, but my hopes. Let's go. Don't do the currency and talk of having in the currency. And okay, when you say that part, okay, it's been a minute since. Okay, I'm 75% of the way through, and it would have been really fun to have started this little stream when I was 25% of the way through, but the book just keeps on booking. It just keeps on being a good quality story, you know. So of course I'm more of the way through, because there were those characters that were really close to Kyoshi, and it's like I know a decent amount about her. Avatar is one of those things that lives in my head. I know she's 7 foot tall. I know she lives 200 years policing the world, this immortal superwoman that knows where you live and is going to enforce justice on you. I know she gets together with her girlfriend Rengi, and those are like the 3 things that I know before going into it. And she's fighting with the fans and all of this stuff, and so far I'm liking all of the ways that the book explains all of these things about her and has just something in the bag for every single one, and it makes sense to me, and it doesn't even feel forced to me, and it just works. However, that does also mean that I knew when she had characters that were really, really close to her that she loved, and I was like, whoa, this would be an awesome ally to have on her team Avatar. But I hadn't heard any mention of them whatsoever. I'm like, oh, that's a death flag. That's a death flag. What? And so at 25% of the book, I would have been like, hey, I hope they don't die. Well, there's no hope anymore now, is there? There's no hope anymore. What am I missing over in the chat? I don't know. You could have sold the gold coin for gold price so expensive and buy several tons of chocolate with the money. You don't have entrepreneur brain, Shadow. My mom is still doing college classes too because she really wants to finish her degree no matter how old she gets. And so my excuse today is that she didn't get her economics book yet, because we went to the bookstore today and they didn't have any of the economics books, and the professor is making her buy 4 of them. The prices are bad, and basically so that's why I ate gold coin, you know, because the knowledge is not in my head yet, but the chocolate is in my mouth. Can't say that was a great decision, but it's just gonna rock. And we're asking, by the way, YouTubers are starting, did I miss that project of yours? Now I understand why we're in such economic downfall. Shadow eating the money. What? Little old me. I honestly, there's a comic like that I'm reading where a teenage girl turns into a dragon, and it's pretty good. It's pretty funny. It's my life as a teenage dragon. And they don't even need coloration or anything for it to be high quality. Anyway, she does need to eat gold once she's a dragon, but they do still use gold as currency, so that's a little devastating that she finds it to be delicious and such. And I don't know, the description of it sort of sold me on it. YouTubers are saying you haven't missed anything yet, still haven't touched it, but soon. Well, now I feel like this is yet another sort of running sort of, I don't know, story, a story perhaps that we will never see the end of or never witness. Oh, but I'm in suspense nevertheless. There's anybody saying thoughts on the rank she's okay, wait, is okay. Okay, this is a strangely dramatic song to come up as I'm smiling about them getting together. Okay, so like the part where they're like, I'm sorry that life is going this way. They're like standing in the river, right? And man, I'm sorry that life is going this way. You deserve more. You deserve to feel safe and be in a palace, and you deserve to feel loved. And then Kyoshi is like, I do feel loved. And then it goes in for the kiss. I read the first part of that being like, whoa, that sounds like a confession. And then And then it was. It actually was. Why did I doubt for a second? I knew they ended up together eventually, but I guess even like actively reading the book, I was like, I wonder when when that's gonna happen. Whoa! just fun stuff like that. And more nicknames have been distributed. Decipher saying that's nice. Education is for everyone, even when we don't. Right? I do wonder what she'll do with the degree once she's got it. I do wonder. Hopefully something cool. Decipher saying I still have not finished school because I stopped. Honestly, that's the same thing that my dad did. He got a little bit of college, but then just found jobs that were better than finishing college. And Decipher saying there's no point going to school for a job I already have. Right? I think that's his mindset too. He's at some point having a job and then getting experience in that job was just more valuable than being at the college. And so even though education is something like nice and interesting and nice to be dedicated to, I guess that is something he doesn't understand about mom going back to school and stuff, or just continually being in school. I guess she has been in school for as long as I've known her, which is a funny sentence to say about my mother. But, my second's kicking my feet, gritty, I can't lie. And then for some reason, and then, hey, what is that? Okay, when I'm looking them up, because I'm trying to draw them to some degree right now. I cannot tell if these designs are canonical, but I mean, it matches the description. Was there a graphic novel or something like that? I guess let's put that together though. What are the canonical designs? Oh, okay, well I'll get some more of this and this. What is like I love consuming romance content while wallowing in my own singleness. I mean, hey, might as well hop up on the joy. I feel like I feel like singleness got easier as it went on, but then it ended. So maybe I can't speak to that. You putting hats? Are you styling us up? Honestly, modern alternate universe avatar and YouTubers are starting to say this is a test to see if the project will be successful. Can you download this file if I send this link? It's been several months. It's been several months. And my mom keeps telling me, hey, don't click on things from people. But I've already been around the several months. I don't know. Should I click on it the now or the later? The now or the later? I don't know. You say totally not a virus. I mean, honestly, that's kind of how I live my life. I just see things and then hope they're not a virus. Go on, you can say definitely after that. And I'd probably say, I'm not sure, but it seems like it might be. Okay, wait, canon designs for the Kyoshi, and then also the other thing on my mind is that Rengi and Kyoshi, the little, I know it was technically going on for, I don't know, Aang and Katara as well, but for Rengi and Kyoshi, since, like, they get together, like, first, or, like, kind of early on, I guess relatively earlier on into the story, if you're, like, comparing percentage of a timeline between two couples, but, I don't know, the little student-teacher thing that they have going on is literally so cute. It's literally the cutest. Like, you're just teaching your childhood friend firebending or something, but how are you guys this cute? And then I don't know, all of these characters are so well written as well. I don't think that I'm not sure if wow, that's a lot of hats. Stylin'. styling, hello. You know, if you put a hat on anyone and they're kind of stick figure shaped, they do have the potential to become a Tumblr sexy man. You just watch out. You just watch out here. And okay, just thinking of these, and they're being so cute. Okay, I am drawing a little bit of your face. Your face is visible from a side angle. There's it was really fascinating starting out the book, and she's like kind of, I don't know, timid, but there's all of these little contradictions, right? All of this stuff, all of this knowledge that carries tension when you've already seen the show, because you're like, oh, this is way different from how I know you're going to turn out. So so what happens to change you? And then it is kind of interesting that both of the main speaking parts of Kyoshi in the animated series, do both of them have her justifying killing someone? So it's really interesting to see how how I guess just a little teenager is shaped into having that mindset, I guess. Shaped into that. Alright, so there's some kind of rearranging of all of these panels of things. Let's see how it all goes. I'll click on things. There's Leviathan talking about how it's actually a link to download a car. Very, very illegal. Would you download a car? Yes, I'm a pirate. No. If the thing takes too long to load. Wait a damn second. Okay, wait, did I click on that and then it accidentally click go back to YouTube? Awesome. So the question of whether I can visit the link is a genuine sort of question. There's even the even the website itself gives me a little warning. That I wasn't feeling I don't know, paranoid. Wasn't feeling paranoid in myself. But actually I don't know, pop this open on my phone because I'm gonna oh, huh. Okay, that's kind of funny. I straight up did forget to change the thumbnail for this too. There's hype by saying so much in these books. Explore what it means to take a life. It's a really nuanced take on it. Also keep reading. And then there's just so much. I keep having a strong reaction to, like, it wasn't evident at first. Okay, like I made a separate thumbnail for this one, so I don't know if it's slow or weird. It's probably, I don't know if it's an undesirable state to be into. Wow, do I still have my other tags on it? I guess so. If I keep forgetting to change all things, but I made one, so it's gotta be here. I made one, so it's gotta be here. Jeez. But I still have most of these. Does it let me change the thumbnail while I'm actively in here? I don't think I've ever tried to do that before. Oh, I guess it does. Alright, thanks about that. YouTube, working on it. Clicking into a million things. And Leviathan is saying, I'm gonna connect to the NASA computers just to download a car. with 3D printers, it's technically possible, right? It's technically possible, right? Why does it say that the current thing that I'm doing is happening 9 days ago? Okay, I'm trying to click into my own thing on this stream. Anything? Nothing? No? and then I figure if I click on it here, then then it can be like on my phone, and then that's I don't know, if it's a insecure website, then that's better than on my computer. Maybe there's a logic to that. It's a flawed logic and it's on display. Flawed logic and it's on display. These saying it's just images, I swear. Trying to test this website so I don't have to create a Discord account. Oh, for sharing things around. I see. This is saying if I want to send a virus, I would have done it long ago. Shows these like this. First, I don't click on a phishing scam. Okay, it's probably a bad thing to say about myself, but like I think Microsoft did send out a test phishing email, and I did fall for it like at least once, but then other times I didn't. So it depends on what day you catch me on, I guess. That's you live and you learn, trying to be better. Okay, heck by sending some Rise of Kyoshi art that you like, but let's figure out a thing. Yeah. Huh. Wait, did it just try to open with my game emulator? Curious. What? For some reason, the last image I took actually is a screenshot that tilted itself for no reason. Huh. Alright. Well, that says it's failed. Please don't give me virus after several months. If I just think you just make a Discord account and send it on the server or use the magma. I need to be saying I'm a trustworthy entity in this community. Why y'all pointing your small fingers at me? And okay, wait. I'm looking at. I'm in the. This is a different part, and we're looking at. Okay, is it unofficial art? Okay, right. I saw somebody made a visual novel or something, like someone made a little fan-made art sort of thing for Rise of Kyoshi, and their dynamics, I love them. Oh my gosh. I do wonder if I think I have been imagining them like this. God, the scene early on, I don't. Okay, put thoughts in order, have them come out as sentence. Please have it happening. I hope it's official, but there's some good fan artists in here. Like, it was really fascinating how at first Kyoshi seemed like to shy away from violence and was like gonna, I don't know, let herself get beat up or something. And I was like, well, is this the one that we know? Is this the fearsome avatar that we know of? But then it's revealed that she can't control the amount of her strength, and also even if she does beat someone up and or defend herself, her social standing would suffer for it, and so that would be the reason. But she can still pick up a guy if he bothers her. She can still pick up a guy and just hold him against the wall casually. That was out of nowhere. But the most important ingredients were not that she can't fight, not that she's necessarily scared, just that there were witnesses And I'm like, whoa, that's a fun sort of dichotomy to bring into this. And oh right, I also wanted to mention to the YouTubers that it did not seem to work. It did not seem to work indeed. Not working. I hope okay, what would I even look at? What would I even look at? Oh, it's a zip file. Oh, that would do it, yeah. And the hacking class was fun. And okay, wait, you've sent links before, and Leviathan's saying, anywho, I'm gonna head to bed now. A long day of downloading cars tomorrow. Bye-bye. Hey, good luck at the downloading cars factory. And Eggpie saying, this book does so much to humanize Kyoshi, which was also needed, but also keep reading. Being ominous is my passion. I mean, ominous things have already happened. Ominous things have already happened. The characters early on, I like them so much. Bisexual icon Kyoshi, just sort of doing the thing of being in love with both of your best friends a little bit, maybe a lot. My thoughts on Yoon, like, first of all, okay, like having a fake avatar guy who's not the avatar, like anyone reading the book is probably going to be aware that this straight A student kid, this charismatic, fun to be around person that Kyoshi really cares about, thinks that he is the avatar, studied to be the avatar, worked hard to be the avatar, and isn't the avatar. Devastatingly, everything he has worked for, he has walked on nails because his teacher told him to live up to what everyone wants of him, to be worthy of the position given to him, and their close friends. I don't know how would I like this? Curious things indeed. Eggpie saying, there's so much to I read that already. And Decipher saying, where do you get copies of the novel? That's okay, good questions about it. And honestly, I think I saw some passed some by in a bookstore once, but also worth asking Eggpie about it. Decipher, worth asking Eggpie. And YouTubers are starting saying, Jaro, click the link to help the Nigerian prince. He has so much money and don't know what to do for Nigerian prince. Jaro, I'm feeling trolling or something like that. Why am I feeling it like this? Right, if I transfer it around, does that do anything? If I transfer it around, does that do anything? Maybe I don't know if I want to transfer it around. Maybe I don't know if I want to put it somewhere else. Curious. There's okay, places to look, and I guess I'm drawing your ears like this, or your eyebrows. No, I think I want to map out your face indeed. I think that if there were an animated series for Rise of Kyoshi, which I don't know, I think there deserves to be. I think maybe she's a clear fan favorite. Is she a clear fan favorite, or was hers just the first book to come out with anything? Okay, maybe I can't upload a new thumbnail while I'm actively in the stream. Yeah, alright. You get what you get. I spent time making one though. And you're just saying, my goodness, everyone in this chat is a cyber criminal. No way. Absolutely no way. No way, no how. Who even knows what a crime is? I've never even heard of what a crime is. Alright, we get a little bit of a nose, a little bit like this. Does it go a little bit like this? Or from the front view, is it more of this sort of, I don't know, stylized sort of an anime sort of a look to it? Alright, here's your mouth, and it's the mouth of the incredible hardships. It's... they picked all of the funniest and most heart-wrenching things for her to say and do before she knew she was the Avatar, right? Okay, I mean, like, first of all, I am... it's one thing that I'm loving the little bits of world building that they're getting to do with having a world that is rich with airbenders, right? Like revealing that a particularly strong one could cause a storm that sinks a bunch of ships, and also having pirates as the fifth nation is, I don't know, that's a fun bit of world building. You're several hundred years in the past. You can throw a fifth nation in here. It does not have to last, and certainly not with an avatar that you know is going to be hellbent on justice. Hellbent on justice. Alright, your eyes are like this. Eyes are like this. And a little bit more even though. Instantly messed that one up. Okay, archive.com is fully legal. Oh my. Okay, fully legal on the archive.com. How incredibly fun. How incredibly fun. Okay, one eyebrow. One eyebrow and another eyebrow. Good stuff out here. And tell you the police and Decipher saying law enforcement here be chill with pirating because we're poor. I've heard in a lot of countries, like, if they don't have the, like, if stuff is not distributed through any proper channels, then for like entire countries that only leaves one viable option to getting anything. Alright, so here is literally I was just looking at this. I'm also trying to get more chill and, I don't know, draw based on vibes more often. But these vibes are incorrect over it. Maybe I just want a single brush stroke sort of thing, and is that going to look like what I want it to look like? Pretty much looking like that. And I don't know, that's something I tried to study and keep track of though on people's faces, because there can be a lot of variety in faces, but it comes down to like really small things. Like there's different eyebrow shapes. Like some people have eyebrows that are thicker toward the end, and I don't know, I think that's fascinating. To keep track of. Alright, that's probably it. What I was seeing just a moment ago. Okay, wait. First, YouTubers are saying, tell that to the police. And then second, you're saying, why would I pay money for a string of zeros and ones? Every single person paying for a streaming service suddenly keels over dead. Oh, devastating. And like I was saying, trying to get more chill, one might say. I think of all the musicals that were popular around when Hamilton was popular, Be More Chill was the one that I got the most surprised that my dad was a little bit into. I got the most surprised about that, and then sometimes because he's one for singing to himself, mostly around bathroom related stuff. He'll suddenly bust out with Michael in the bathroom at a party, and and I don't know, it's funny to me that to just have that in a family member's head. As Decipher says, girl, I did a research on our computer labs and recorded all of it was pirated. like Like, in your official institutions, ain't nobody paying for that? Dang. There's Decipher saying, I was told that research was kept safe. Keeping at the organization handles the tech schools. Okay, I'm having now, economics. Now I've got 2 of these. That's how money works. You simply eat the value right out of the center of it. I don't even know what to put in here. Thank you for saying that my dad is incredibly based. Absurdly based. Sometimes, I don't know if he's wandered over to the corner of the internet that would tell him about being based yet, but I feel like he's this close. He might be already in it but just doesn't pick up. I don't know, whatever slang is going on, just because he can't be bothered. But you know, I think if one day he said that something was based, and then if I cringed my face hard enough, then he would maybe start saying it permanently. Sometimes he still says, back at him again with the white vans, and I feel unmoored in time, perhaps. I feel some kind of a way. Alright, I think that the style that I'm thinking of for this thought experiment sort of design, I'm still on eraser. Still erasing things. Please select back toward it. Style that I'm thinking of, rather smoothed out, low detail, a little bit symmetrical as I can make it, but I don't think that this one has a guide for symmetry or anything. There's Decipher with the Y buddy would get free. Honestly, I keep seeing that as a discussion related to college textbooks too, because I don't know, my mom's finding that the textbooks for her class are almost as they might be literally as much as the class itself. It's pretty absurd. Went into the bookstore, I saw, I don't know, rentals, I saw subscription base, saw all of these things that try to keep the price down, but it's still like above the price of what you would normally pay for any ordinary book. Absurdities are going on, so I always see that brought up in conjunction. YouTube is instructor saying, I've never bought a piece of software. I've beaten so many viruses though. It's the price I pay. I have a Russian hacker in my computer, or several. You're housing them in your computer. You dump yourself. I can't believe it. I simply can't believe it. And then we're talking about being a lizard or being a wizard, being a lizard wizard. So all this time when I read the band name King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, I've been the Lizard Wizard. This is a great moment of self-discovery about myself, loving it. And there's Decipher saying, yes, the price of free software is the eyes of a Russian hacker. Oh, every day I learn some more. That's like by saying, this level of fatherhood shouldn't be allowed. Dad overdose. Levels of dad beyond safe. Levels baby. Left it tell if you said that. I that's gonna make me giggle for the rest of the day probably. The amusement doesn't stop. I'm looking at bits of a shirt, because the idea is a sort of, was it PGA? Do I know what PGA style is? I tried to know what it was. Nothing? No, okay, that is golf. So what was I thinking of when I was thinking of a certain style that was, no, it's UBA. Where did PGA come from? UBA style? Nothing? Okay. No, it's like an academy. What the... Okay, if I just look up what the Powerpuff Girls style is, and then find what it is. Nothing. Style guide. Was it... It's a P instead of a B? Is that what it is? Probably. I think so. That was some kind of a detour. As the advice says, I'm sorting my reference folder right now, so I'm sending over any Rise of Kyoshi art I'm running into. Oh, fun indeed. Alright, yay, art style. Yeah. Okay, wow, that took several Googles, but it does exist. It does exist out there. A so-called UPA art style. Yeah, but Dexter's Laboratory and the Pink Panther, I don't know if they're like contained within the same style. And then if I've made this much of a face, then I'm probably drawing something that is outside of that style to begin with. Interesting. Learning some more about art. I don't know. Okay, I'm fascinated by ideas of what else airbenders, I don't know, could have or could do, but I don't know. Every time the song, I don't know if me and Heg Pie are the only two people here having watched Avatar: The Last Airbender. Found the novels. Okay, wait, so it's two of the novels, and then okay, there's also a jeez. Under that you're just a fish I'd consume. Okay, but then I've got an e-reader called Read Era. Okay, where am I with it? Read Era. I think it's pretty good. My little brother recommended it to me. It's pretty decent. I guess it's like free, and then adjusts all this stuff. I don't know if it's probably not even necessary to recommend. Everybody's got a method of reading things. Everyone's got a method of reading things. Okay. It's pretty useful. It does bookmarks. It even has a little note-taking feature, but I haven't tried to view my own notes yet. Okay, so more than one novel available for legally. That's better than I thought. Let's get a little bit more of this and sort of a V shape like that. But I don't think that's consistent with the style I was trying to learn about. So she says, Shriaru, when the parents reveal, they sound like very chill people. Base dad and little maniac mom. Is that with the scholarliness? With the oh no, that's not with the topic of this stream. That's with the problem gambling. Hey, she keeps it so locked down, I want to say. However, having family members in Vegas does mean that every time we visit, she does like pull one or two slots every single time. So I guess I'll check that out. And by saying, I just read the PDF on my iPad. I'm a basic boy, right? Like, there's probably legitimately a default app, and I don't know. Probably a default app for most things. God, what was I opening it on before? I don't know. It's nice though. It's all right. Just the font size. I think for a while I was reading things in a really small font size. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's what I was doing. I would open Archive of Our Own on the web browser, and then whatever font size that they were giving me, which was usually small, I would just sort of take that one. And my little brother was like, you don't have to. You could adjust it. Dark mode, light mode, sepia toned mode. you could have so much more than what you currently have. And I don't know, he customizes everything. He customizes everything on his phone though. Anything that can be customized, he finds out a way to make it perfect. There's just like everything's with my eyes, you have skill issue. Every day I encounter being roasted. Imagine when implanted computers become a thing, or to think I feel like before that they become a thing, like, okay, none of us would want to have an implanted computer before it gets extremely mainstream, right? Like, it has to have been being sold in stores for 10 full years before you put that in your brain. How about that? Because otherwise you're just putting it in your brain juice. And there's there's a tech man, there's a tech enthusiast, very eager to put it in your brain juice. Let's have a little outline so far. But if I'm trying to do a simplified style, then how does that, how do I want that to work? Just a square shape or more than one square shape? No, okay. Maybe there's truly a limit to how much simplification I've got. Saying, who knows, you have vegan relatives? I have an ovo-lactarian relative. I forget if I ever asked her what made her stop eating meat specifically. And then I have trouble drawing straight lines, but there are guides on this program that we're using, but I also have straight up a ruler right here with me if I really wanted to. Does that have the same effect, or does that cut my stylish? No, that's as straight as a ruler indeed. As Decipher says, oh yeah, sacrifices have to be made before we go for it. They're just sticking the monkeys with it. I feel like the enthusiasm to implant advertisements straight into the human brain is palpable, but I think that the enthusiasm so far outweighs the caution that has been shown at least in the Elon Musk version of the project. Alright, I want this to be like kind of symmetrical, but does that mean that I would only want to draw one half of it? Oh, yeah, I guess I could draw only one half of it. Oh, hey! Hello there, old friend, also known as Saki Dagi. Hi! Hey, what's going on? You got the new profile picture? I saw, some of the art. Some of the cool art out there. What you doing? Guys saying a guy named March in this game. I will make it my OC farmer's duty to seduce him now. Exciting goals happening. Wow, that's fun stuff. She says the Russian hacker would read your thoughts. That's a form of conjoinment. Whoa, kind of intimate. Don't know if I'm ready for it. What's going on? This was a really popular pose for a while, wasn't it? Oh my gosh. Why are you surrounded by gulls in this picture? Love them. And then tiny little orphan. Wait a darn second, Head Pie. Is this your own fan art of tiny scrappy orphan Kyoshi? Oh my gosh. The unexpected moments of how the story develops. I think early on when Kelsang and Jiangsu they first encounter Kyoshi, I think I had hope. I had hope like that they would both raise her. I was like, hey, it's time for gay marriage. It's time for you to have two dads. little did I know it was time for a gay mega divorce. There. And look at these. Hello, you're immortal, powerful, justice-seeking, 7-foot tall girlfriend. There's nothing better. Okay, checking out in the Discord. Look at him. Okay, and wait, is this supposed to be from the perspective like we're standing over your little fella head for a moment there? Because you're wearing a I love male wife shirt. Excellent energy, absolutely excellent energy. And then there's the part of Rise of Kyoshi where there's a little time skip, and she wasn't abandoned. She was not abandoned. It's little unexpected moments of human connection that get to me in my heart. Oh, the unexpected ones, especially the ones where it could go any which way, but then you chose love instead. And then there's talk of short and sweet being a personality, and guys saying I was about to say, Rita isn't here, let me spread the Sabrina Carpenter hype. I was seeing about new albums. I am kind of wondering, very often in my life I have heard about a band and been like, hey, should I try on purpose to be a super fan of the band? But it happens very rarely. So maybe what I should do from now on is go around asking for the greatest hits and like commit to being a casual fan who only knows the greatest hits. And I don't know, you don't need to define things, but I love defining things. Every time I get to define something, I'm like, yay, great, life easier. Yeah, how you doing though? Can I say that might be one of the best albums that's been dropped this year? I also heard that said about Charlie XCX, was it Brat? So the name of the album? And so I guess I would have to listen to them both back to back. I haven't listened to either before though. I was like, I say, oh gosh, I wish. Oh, okay, just some fan art I adore. I think it might be by Melissa. Oh, okay. Because I was like, whoa, kind of shape of the hair, shape of the eye. Like, there's this sort of a heck vibe in there, but I see just some fan art that you may be a fan of. And let's talk of. Wait, you're the next Disney, remember? You're the next Walt reincarnation. And okay, we're saying it didn't work well, but it's so silly. Oh, the vibe is still coming across. Did I want to zoom into the I Heart Male Wife shirt? I want it to be real. I want it to be real. Is it difficult to learn how to embroider shirts? Can you learn to do it with a sewing machine, I wonder? It must be a little bit difficult, or else we would see all kinds of t-shirts being embroidered all the time. Huh, maybe. There's going off to shower and not being Walt Disney, and saying that's exactly what the Walt Disney reincarnation would say. And I'm looping all of it back around to Rise of Kyoshi Avatar book, but I really like the way that they're handling reincarnation too. It is really fascinating to me that all of these avatars have this, I don't know, incredible legacy. They have their mark on the world. They're like all of these mythical, sometimes even worshipped figures that people look up to. And then starting this book off where there's just a person and she's just scared, and she just cares about her friends, and what's more, she's just in a service job. That's one way to really humble your character. You've got to put him in a service job. My heart goes out to Avatar Kyoshi. Okay, I think I wanted shapes, but like doing them like as angled as possible. as angled as I possibly can. Okay, not angled, but as straightened perhaps. And then her actual hair is way looser, but if I'm trying to be stylish, then this is what we've got. This is what we've got. Indeed. I really liked the line, the avatar can reincarnate, but you, Kyoshi, can't. So I don't want you to die. And I didn't think about it that way before. Because they are reincarnating, but their personalities in the next life are so incredibly different that even though they remember some part of existence, it's that life, that body, that identity, they're gone. And I thought that was, I thought that was fascinating. I thought that was sweet. I thought that was everything. As you're snapping your fingers like a Scooby-Doo villain, I see. As Decipher saying High Studios, when it becomes official, will definitely go hard. And the future High is dying laughing in box office success. Hey. The stories they want to be told, the animations they want to be made. Okay. A little bit of this. Okay, using a physical ruler is a little bit weird. A lot weird. Can't quite tell where it lines up. Okay, a little bit more of this. Can't quite tell where it lines up as I try to make the straightest possible line. And then, I don't know, in terms of, oh right, that's what I was saying at the very start. When I'm seeing these possible canon graphic novel designs, I'm looking at them and I'm wondering if they have that sort of animation main character sort of design energy that is as distinctive as and memorable as Aang or even Korra, right? Like, I guess Korra's design got more understated as the seasons went on, but character design that is identifiable from just the silhouettes or the basic colors. I don't know, I think you can stay pretty close to what they've already got and have it turn out just fine. But for some reason, I don't know, this made me imagine how to possibly stylize it, right? How to possibly stylize all of this so that it turns out more. I think it would be fun main character energy if she just towered above everyone. It's not even that far away from canon to exaggerate the height a little bit and be like, yep, she is literally the tallest person in a scene at any given time, absolutely any given time. Other people, they can be tall, she is the giant, why not? Alright, a little bit more angles. There's like by saying, yeah, sure. Rise of Kyoshi does so many things right, like cool world exploration, but also like so many names. I had to keep notes. Yeah, I am keeping a rolling Google document where I just consecutively write down my reactions to each scene as it happens. Because like otherwise the thoughts are gonna I don't know, consume me, right? They're just gonna consume me, I think. And YouTubers like to use this and just don't exploit your employees. Oh, we're seeing the rise of not only Kyoshi but of a egg pie. And oh right, saying this music slaps, was it from? Oh right, how long has this one been going on? Okay, the past 11 minutes have been Pokemon's Scarlet Violet soundtrack. Huh, most interesting. And talking about how you rather go bankrupt than exploit the employees, and Kai is saying, why did I just see wait, okay, Kai is saying, why did I just see Grunkle Stan's testicles from Gravity Fall on Twitter in an early design drawing? the first half of that sentence was completely self-explanatory, right? But only the first half, right? What? I take it for granted that when you're on Twitter or even Tumblr, there is still a chance that you could see them old man balls sometimes. Because the thirst is never ending, right? But in an official design, official early design, they were like, what is he? What's swinging? What? Does it say why? Like in a little note? Or that what does... What else about? I'm drawing a sleeve though. I'm drawing a sleeve though. Let's have a... Okay, wait. I wanted kind of a cloth fold, but I also wanted it to be very, I don't know, specifically styled, very specifically styled. But I don't know if a cloth fold goes with the style. I guess the sort of in between sort of design would be what, Samurai Jack? In between Powerpuff Girls style and Avatar The Last Airbender style. I misspelled that completely. No, but not even this individual does cloth folds. Alright, so if you're doing this style, you've got to simplify to the absolute maximum. The cloth is not folding, and if it is folding, it's looking different. As Mr. says, I wish I knew how to draw. I would make so many comics. Did your conjoined manga artist quit on you? Is that what has happened? Alright, so he has more of a shape, and it goes like that. If we're doing a maximum sort of simplification, and here's your arms, and I think probably I'm due to make your head larger in proportion to your body. I think probably we are due for that, due for making your head, just like I'm due to get my wisdom teeth out of my head. I guess they're coming in or something. I can't really feel them. Cannot really feel the wisdom tooth. And as you can guess, that means I'm pretty unwise. Here's a fist. Here is a fist. As the color codeads, and Kai saying sent it in the Discord because if I had to see it, as Deciphered drops that right out of the stream channel. Bye, you see. Thanks for stopping by. And now I'm wondering if the last thing, because I'm late to reading this message, if the last thing that you heard was the Grunkle Stan testicle, the gresticle sort of discussion. Well, there's vibes to be distributed, and we've got all of them. Dude, have a good one. And he was just saying, my goodness, put a spoiler or something. Now I've seen balls. Spoken like somebody who's in the Discord. Most interesting. I also want to see. No, I don't want to see. So why did I click on it? I'm partially on autopilot in the world, in the life. What did I think I expected non-colored sort of artworks. I think I was like, okay, concept artwork, like from a animatic. Here we go. It's a ball sort of a day. Are you happy, Kai? Are you happy? Having unleashed this onto yet another person. And here I go. Okay, what else I wanted to have on my phone, and I have to look at my phone in order to... I'm just now seeing that this is at a conference, like they put it up on the They put it up on a huge projector behind them. Every day, I grow closer to death, and I think, what am I gonna spend this precious gift of life on today? Sometimes I choose a worthy pursuit, such as eating a chicken wing, and then other days I see Uncle Stan's testicles. You are happy now that you haven't suffered alone. And that's not how natural balls hang. Balls aren't like that. That's an unrealistic beauty standard. Yeah, you can tell from the natural tears flowing from my eyeballs. You can tell. Alright, so here is... This is definitely one of the things. There are many things, but this is definitely one of the things that is quite curious to see before having seen Gravity Falls. Now when I see Gravity Falls for the first time, I'm gonna look at this man and be like, I've looked right into your balls, and I know you too much just for that. Here is drawing a little bit more of... yeah, what? Okay, so this was like from some sort of a live event, but what? Back in 2023? Oh, huh? What? Okay, wait, so for the official artwork for Kyoshi and all of that, I guess that was from a little mobile game or something? I didn't expect it. I did not expect it whatsoever. Alright, we are having a little bit of this, a little bit of this sort of a shape. Definitely your skull has to be larger. But we're figuring it out actively. There's a little bit of... Okay, do it. Is that the center? That might not be the center. And did you see? Nana saying, don't act surprised. I've seen this guy's balls so many times. That one rule exists, you know. But did you see the show first? I don't know if that makes it better or worse, actually. Don't know if that makes it better or worse, actually. Here is one. Okay, here's one and two of a simplified sort of shape that we add to this simplified sort of shape. I kind of want to click back over here to see if anything in particular is making it all lag. I don't know if it's anything in particular. Maybe that indeed. What's new though? It is kind of funny seeing, due to the book of Bill coming out, kind of funny seeing Gravity Falls always trending and whatnot for the first time in a while, for the first time in forever. Alright, here is a bit of a skirt, and I guess maybe it could be going directly across. Yeah, directly across, just sort of a straight line as we can get it. And then your feet are free to move because it's not the sort of skirt that is easy to trip on. Not some Earth Kingdom stuff. I really think it's interesting to explain why she has her fan weapon by saying, yeah, she had an air nomad, airbender mother. Okay, and then the fact that an airbender can cause a huge storm and huge weather events like that. Like that's not only valuable over the ocean, right? That's you could give out droughts or rain or things to the different nations. I don't know, I think that's fascinating. I think that the airbenders could be a real force to be reckoned with if they weren't peace-loving, but that of course takes away some of the intrigue. It takes away the intrigue of their culture. Okay, wait, I'm trying to resize this one. I don't know, do I have any hints about that? I don't think there's a regular... Oh, yeah, there is a regular flip horizontal button. Thought I was gonna have to resize it all the way over. And then you can have a little bit of symmetry for some kind of style, but probably we're gonna want you to be less pointy out here. Less pointy. Just like that. Alright, I wanted to have the rest of this going on too. Alright, so let's not have this. Let's keep adjusting the first one. As YouTube says, unhinged. That's the best part. You don't need to watch the shows to enjoy the arts. I'm someone who has the full intention of still watching Gravity Falls. It has been forever. Has it been like a full 10 years since it's ended? Okay, well that's a choice time to start watching. As Headquest says, alright fellas, sleepy time coming, so it's good to be back. Good night. Thanks for stopping by. It was really fun talking about Rise of Kyoshi for a bit with ya. Oh, Aisha loves saying hello. Hey, how's it going, Aisha? I don't know. I don't know even where to start talking about things. So I'm just drawing some Avatar Kyoshi stuff in a mildly, I guess, simplified, not exactly Samurai Jack sort of style. Yeah, how's life? How's everything? Here is okay. Adjusting this bit of the hair a little bit. And maybe I'll put that out a little bit wider. As YouTube instructor says, I've always thought about these kind of worlds like the Avatar or whatever, where there's a chosen one. How do people feel about that chosen one? It's like the world, but if the Pope was actually more than just people. Oh, I guess there is sort of a historical tradition across cultures of making an actual chosen one for various purposes. Well, that's strange to think about a little bit. Alright, so there is a little bit of hair. Do I want to adjust this anymore? Maybe a little bit less pointy on the shoulder. That makes more sense to me and not in the Fire Nation. Yeah, I mean, so far they've got interesting takes on this, on how they treat the Avatar. Because it's like, the only one bending all four of the elements. They have pointed out in this book that there's nothing about that needs to be a worldwide sort of international diplomat sort of role, but it just sort of, through a lot of effort, it became that. A lot of effort, it became that. Yeah, just one person who belongs to all of the nations and also the spirit world. Right, so let's select this once more, selecting it again. I don't know, I think that one thing that's pretty interesting, like, the Legend of Korra is not usually called a good show or people's favorite show, but I don't know, I find plenty of stuff enjoyable about it. Plenty of stuff enjoyable. And one interesting thing that it does is question if their world needs an avatar anymore, because it gets a little bit more modern. They start getting their radio communications and stuff like that. And so do you really even need a glorified, powered up diplomat for those purposes? Okay, so here is this, and do I want to put it a little further over? Maybe I want to keep adjusting like that, because that did seem a little too strangely narrow. Yeah, definitely too narrow, even if I'm stylizing you as the tallest reed that ever walked the earth. Alright, there is closing out of that, and Kai saying these stick figures have been waiting to be drawn for an hour now. Many of them indeed. Right, I wanted to have like a height lineup, like here's her adoptive father sort of a thing, here's her lover, and her worst enemy that she wants to murder, and here's Shiny Bob, and here's the MILF, and here's boy best friend, and just a really rounded cast of characters. I don't know, I'm still I think that maybe if there were a stylized sort of animated show about it, I think every single character around her should be more colorful and distinct until she picks up the fans, right? More colorful and more distinct, and then she's literally in more gray sort of tones. I don't know, I think that would emphasize her transition from the ordinary to the literal main character of the world. I think that would be some strong emphasis, you know? Strong emphasis. There's like we're saying yes. Let me know when I finish it out. And I shall have saying, Charo, you'll be very proud. I got into the webtoon rabbit hole. Whoa. What's up on the list? What's being read? What's being discovered? What shall you get into? Hey, let's fun stuff out there. Hey, I'm excited for ya, and okay, excited for ya, and I guess based on my own life experience, worried in a time management sort of way, because I have had days where it's like 3 hours or 6, 7 of them. It's a good day. You gotta have a weekend like that sometimes of only reading the webtoon. Less frequently these days, because I don't know, it's easier to get into reading webtoons when there's like one long-running series that you just absolutely lose yourself in. Then it's easier to lose track of it all when you try to keep up with the weekly updates. Alright, so a little bit like, alright, let's put it like that, I guess. Yeah, putting it like that. Your shirt is like a little bit puffed, I guess, and then you'll be proportioned a bit like this, but we can also protrude a little bit. I'm missing messages as Brina is back and hungry, and you like it how your new profile picture looks like the default one that you get when you have no profile picture. Oh, hey. Yeah, a certain resemblance is kind of fun. I've also thought sometimes that a fun thing to do about a profile picture would be to take the default from a different site and then use it on a site where it completely does not apply. I've seen people do that like once or twice. I should do that on Reddit, actually. There's YouTubers are saying, imagine you're a dirt bender. You spend your life training so hard to bend those rocks, then the fire guys burn your house and kill your wife, and you can't do anything about it, and then a random ass boy appears. It's the chosen one. Does he solve the problem? He doesn't solve the problem, but he befriends the fire prince or something. You would... That's your name so hard. Wait. What might say? Okay, befriends the fire prince about it. Yeah, I guess maybe. Okay, yeah, in the original Avatar: The Last Airbender, there was probably the possibility of a lot of lingering resentment, you know? A lot of resentment. Why did you befriend that fire prince? I'm not into that fire prince. Or maybe they would all be like, well, I'm just glad the war is over. Alright, so here's a little bit more of this as I try to stylize, but can I really? Can I really stylize it all? I'm not really sure. There's not being not sure if your example proves your point. I don't know, I'm feeling some kind of vibe. And I should love saying my current favorites are, to be honest, and idiots don't catch colds. Fun stuff around. I do wonder if I've just expanded beyond many webcomics, if I'm on top of some more these days, but still, hey, sounds fun. How do you find it? I don't know, what's your review of the story so far? There's the YouTubers started saying, how do you feel about being the planet Earth's chosen one, Charu? Oh, feel like I'm probably late to something. I read a little bit of Vampire Family, but that's still a great promotional image to come up first thing when I open this app. I just love saying you're right to be concerned over that. However, it's also helped me with art block, I think. Oh, right. Gosh, yeah. I think maybe I have like a top 5 art styles that are really gorgeous and I want to learn from. I haven't gotten around to properly learning from them, but I don't know, they're really good. They're really something. As YouTubers are saying, I'm using a Magma default profile on YouTube. I did that already, Shadow. Hey, oh right, here I go. Here I was thinking of many other examples, but right there was one right in front of us. And then we're saying, why do I want to dress up as a MAGA Trump supporter for Halloween? Oh, in Canada. That's okay. The farther you are from United States, the funnier it is, I guess. Could you get like an oversized hat to make it extra caricature? I don't know. There's being like, I mean, if they're scary, so it works. Large. Why do I think oversized everything for caricature kind of thing? A huge gun. I was saying, I think they explore that in the comics. Oh, talking about various things, and I love saying, although he was banished for so long, it was probably easy to buy that he was a double agent. Oh yeah. Gosh, I think I read like one or two of the Avatar: The Last Airbender comics. Alright, it totally bears a bit of in-depthness, right? Bears an in-depth exploration. Can Zuko win over the most loyal sort of people who took the worst of the war? But he did really get to know some of the Airbenders, and Namek appears to say, sometimes I poop in my dream and I wake up to a brown sludge being all over my sheets and blankets. Namek, I don't even recognize your username. I don't even know if you've been here before. Sometimes people say hi. Sometimes people say hello. Sometimes I say welcome. But I see you've made yourself at home already. You want to see a doctor about that? I don't have doctors. All I have are 2 halves of a chocolate gold coin that tasted a little bit bad, and I have a fruit strip also if I want one. Not if I drop it though. I have a fruit strip, a fruit leather. Anyone else loving a fruit leather? YouTubers are just finding that incredibly relatable. Oh my golly. And do I want this neck to be any thicker? I'm not sure. And we'll just create a little bit more of all of this. A little bit more of all of this. A little bit more of all of this. Like that. And that is a way straighter line than I thought it was going to be. Let's paste this in. Yeah, in this upcoming week, I really wonder how my regular streaming schedule will fit into doing doing school and stuff like that. Doing school, being at school, being educated. I took on more classes than I usually do. It's probably gonna be fine, but it might be unusual for me. It's not even a wild amount of classes or anything. It's just my own personal limits, perhaps. As YouTuber says, it happens, okay? At least it's not on purpose and in a bag. One day I'll stop catching all of the strays that exist. Alright, erasing a little bit of this, and I don't know, that starts to look alright, starts to look perfectly good, I think. Starts to look perfectly good, I think. And did I make that a little symmetrical? I don't know. Maybe, but your head has to be larger. Things that you don't want to hear from your doctor. We're gonna make your head larger. We're gonna make your head larger. And I should love saying, anyway, now that I'm into webcomics, what are ones you have enjoyed? I pretty much exclusively read BL because it's easy to find compared to GL, and straight was never an option. Okay. Okay, so mostly going for the romances then, cause Okay, well, I guess if you wanted to see some cool, unique art and story, there's Space Boy, but that's like, I would say that romance is not the focus, and also it's not in the category she just mentioned. Oh, okay, so the gay one that I'm keeping up with the most frequently. Okay, okay, well, so if you're looking for science fiction, sort of a masterpiece sort of a thing. Okay, wait, but if I recommend things as a masterpiece, is that hyping it up too much? I don't know, it's heartfelt. And it's the one that I've got the plush for, Miracle Simulator, and then that one's yeah, that one's gay. That one's gay, and it's a heartfelt kind of story. The one that's still ongoing, whose, I don't know, art style that I would really like to learn from is called Electric Bones, but that one's you can't really call it romance. Whatever the hell it is that they're doing, I don't think that you can call it romance. You can call the police, but you cannot call it romance. Excuse me, why are you mirroring the half of the drawing onto the other drawing? Aren't you an artist? I thought that it was the best way to try to do this style. Hey, and also they're in a character like and also it's mirroring it for like several minutes, and you said it's okay. I am selecting this entire head to try to make the head a little bit larger as Kai remains on a quest for Yuri. Okay, wait, one that I started reading. One that I started reading that was highly recommended. Oh. Wow, okay, I'm just looking through all of these things I'm subscribed to, Yeah, some of these are not, like, they're not being paid by Webtoon, they're just doing their indie uploads. Well, here's some kind of dynamic. She makes hungry. Apparently I read that a little bit recently. That's the they are stabbing each other a little. I should ask what level of drama you're out for. Okay, I was saying I was just asking what you enjoy, not necessarily Rex. Okay. I tied myself in knots about that for a second, but yeah, enjoying many of them, I guess. Miracle Simulator for a best of, I don't know, just one of my favorites. Things that I'm currently keeping up with. I am currently keeping up with some, it's a whole entire category, a bunch of dumb power leveling, is it called wish fulfillment? Sort of fantasy genre. I don't know. The first like 20 chapters of Omniscient Reader were unparalleled, I think. And then I can only speak to the first 20 of the webcomic, because after that it wasn't updating fast enough, and then I read the book, and then I don't quite know how the rest of the webcomic goes. Your head should not be that large, should it? Should it? No, for sure it should not be that large. Maybe this large. That's still a bit larger. Usually I can tell how much larger the skull has been made when I'm resizing this stuff. Yeah, I guess I'm keeping up with things with a fun kind of art, and then every now and then I try to look for a completed sort of story and then just finish that in a weekend, just sort of a bit of variety. Okay, what can I do to make your head look proportional with the rest of you, which I have made incredibly tall and long? I'm thinking that that's gonna be your entire shoulders, right? Entire shoulders larger. And it'll all make sense. There's... Wait, okay, several messages going on. Guy saying it's the puppet one, isn't it? I knew it. Saying Susuhara is a demon is one GL I'm keeping up with, which is amazing. The wait, which puppet one? Wait, she makes hungry is totally not about a puppet. No, I've been profiled incorrectly. And Marina's saying, what? Where is the gay agenda? What are your chores? Being gay. If so, when can I get the gay agenda? And in what store and who's the author? We're all being overcharged for scholastic textbooks these days, so you're gonna want a discount code. And Heckpie is saying, wait, sorry, I'm hopping back for a sec, purely to show off something I'm proud of. Oh, check art. Okay, and then that message was a minute ago, but hopefully not too long ago. Did I accidentally... Okay, but I want to look at what's going on over here. Can I make it load any faster if it's not automatically loaded on my computer is not automatically loaded on my computer. I should have saying also started reading 2 webcomics that are already finished but in another language while the translation is being released slowly. It's so frustrating because the finished story is just out of reach. And Ches appeared to say meow and hi guys, hello to you. There's various vibes going on here. Here's Sabrina's art that's appreciated with a little I love male wives sort of a message on it. Can I get this to load? And then Kai saying, I meant when you were talking about electric posy. yeah the in a way also no puppets in that one, but this is reminding me by name only to read Marionetta. In a way, but what is an android or robot except for a type of puppet? It's me getting caught up on the technicalities. Why would you rotate to this degree? This is incredible. You're piece by piece slowly gaining the knowledge. What was that one name? For wanting mature time. Where's that one? Yeah. Okay, that's the name I was thinking of. You're slowly incorporating, solidifying James Baxter knowledge of perfect 3D rotation into your head. Oh my god. I can hear you say I believe in male web supremacy and needing to catch up with Marionetta and saying what 4th dementia am I experiencing? I'm sorry. Kai, wait. Could you spoiler tag that? Could you spoiler tag the gravity balls? Could you are you feeling flexed on? I'm feeling a little flexed on too. It's cool stuff out here. Oh, that's why you would do it for reference. For reference indeed. I'm seeing it. I am seeing it. What the hell? Whoa! Equus saying, oh, James Baxter compares it. It's some cool stuff out here. Did I resize this at all? So much happening in so little time. Okay, the thing I want to do is scroll out to see exactly how your head fits on your shoulders, which fits on the rest of you. Is that anything? Does it still have to be more? Your arms might have to be shorter. I feel like that's probably a surgery that someone could actually get. Arm shortening. Amputation. Right, yeah, Why didn't I remember that was a real thing? That is a real thing. Why? Alright, so here is a little more of arms, a little more of this, and that's probably the selection that I would want to resize about it. As I press this goodnight for real. As YouTube's society claims James Baxter reincarnation, he's still alive. He's very much still alive. As Britta says, I'm a simple 2D dog. Sorrow, I can't comprehend 3D things. Oh, but that's the illusion of it. Oh, it's 2D after all. There's... What's the guy saying? Forgot how to do that, so the balls are gone for now. Speaking of amputation, balls eliminated. Alright. This has been extremely themed. Are we also coming up on the 2-hour spark for this stream? I have no idea what my schedule is gonna be about studying, but I'm about to find out. Ches had popped in here, said meow, said hi guys. I accidentally showed Runkle Balls on screen for 0.2 seconds, and Ches is possibly eliminated. That's how it goes sometimes. I'm extremely sorry. We make these arms a little bit shorter, and then you're just gonna be rocking those Sailor Moon legs, maybe? Sailor Moon legs. Unless I make the rest of you also bigger. I mean, okay, I'm a little bit proud of myself for starting to chill out, dare I say be more chill about drawing in general. I don't know, sort of the start of an ongoing process where I ask myself, okay, if I admit to myself that there's a very real possibility that art isn't gonna be a career like I thought it was gonna be for my entire life. Okay, this proportioning is looking a little better, actually. Yeah, we started in some kind of a valley. That was uncanny. Okay, if art is not going to be a career like I thought it was gonna be, then what does it look like if I try to do it as a hobby? And I was able to chill out. I was able to chill out and do a little bit of that. And, okay, wait, I'm lost on my phone. There's a vanishing head part to the bedtime, and I love being pretty sure that James Baxter is alive, right? I'm reluctant to talk about it. Because he's like getting a little bit older, and so like anytime we're like talking about someone, like whether it's like the Queen of England or anything, anytime we talk about it, I'm like, hey, are we jinxing it for the old person? Are we the last person to talk about it before something happens? It makes me is that one of the things that I'm superstitious about? Oh my gosh, right, I almost wanted to talk about the thing that I invented for short travel as well. Here's this thing. I guess I'll just leave that until next stream or something. So you're saying 2 minutes left, it's about time to start drawing. Give me a prompt and I'll do a masterpiece. And I missed reading that for the entire 2 minutes. Well, alright, we've bungled it again, guys. We're doing a little bit of a shrimp check, a little bit of a see if we can have a posture, a little bit of a distressed balloon man, and I love saying what if I bias the alt account. Absolutely legendary. As Brianna says, deep underwater is where I left my love. Clean at the surface, shallow to the touch. If you remember when Yusuke's profile picture was Night in the Woods, Kitty, you're real one. Going back in time, and you get a veterans discount at IHOP. wait, that's older than I'm prepared to be. Since we were sharing arts, I wanted to share a little bit. Now that the balls are eliminated and the song quote is here, I wanted to share a little bit that I was trying to draw things without references, and I feel like it's the start of a journey. If I just try to stop being afraid, if I stop asking myself every single time what art is going to be good enough to support my entire life, if I just stop asking that and start being like, hey, chill out for an hour or two, here's an art, and here's some hairs, and then those who do is like to say you didn't invent bottles. No, but there's other things going on, inventions that we leave off on and we pick up on a next topic because I'm trying to do a cliffhanger. And then I just love this saying, if you remember the streams before you found them, then you get the extra old veterans discount. I honestly, I have a bit of a theory. I have a little bit of a theory. I have a theory that I guess I would put a date to, maybe, perhaps. But this is all very mysterious things that we'll leave off for a Wednesday. So thank you guys all for saying hi. I'm going back to streaming after a week, and it's good to see you, and I hope you have an excellent day with, I guess a refreshing, sort of watery, sort of lyric, sort of a touch to it. Hey, Bridget Mendler, is it? That's some cool imagery. Alright, have a great day.